Oh, wow. Busy week, fast week. Here on Indian Trace, as you tune in, be conscious of everybody. I hope you're well and safe. Traveling safe is the most dangerous thing you could possibly do is drive your car. Good God. I'm at Hidden Hill. My marker's up there, excuse me. And I took 20, 30 steps down here. I'm going to check out some things. It's been raining quite a bit. You can hear the train in the background. I just picked this up. We'll go back to the marker. I was gonna roll something out, look like an orange, but it actually is, I looked at the edge real close, and I think it's something I don't usually pass up. You guys know that. Look at this scraper. I can tell. What I don't usually pass up is great scrapers and well-worked pieces. And up there, where we're gonna take a look, and we might find a smoker on the way. I don't doubt this place. I mean, look at this. Just came up on this. Is tools, especially hammerstones that are fine, that have been really well used, not used up, but well used in terms of someone who's capable using that hammerstone. So I don't pass those up when they're really, I like balanced, you know. Let's see if we can find something here and get up there. When it comes to hammerstone, you know, there's a lot of chat out there, a lot of talk. I like balance. I put my marker in, I started rolling, and it looked like something that was, I mean, you know, the perfect size, but it looked, and they're all unique, just like points, no doubt, but it's somebody's personal tool. If they were walking along and they lost a few points, they didn't care, but they would look for their hammerstone if they lost it. They would look for their tool. That is not at all as easily replaceable. Look at this. I hope there's a bunch of you out there that can still work through all this crap. And don't listen to MSM. Don't listen to that crap. Of course, there will be normality. I was sharing with a friend that normal is relative. For example, before anybody ever washed their hands and before there was penicillin, well, through I think it was one of the war times. Some of you history buffs out there know better than me, but I really know it's true that they didn't wash their hands. They didn't clean their hands from surgery to surgery, and infection was rampant. And you know, penicillin wasn't the only thing to cure that. It was a nurse started to wash his or her hands, a medic or something, and then they just started to follow the data, and they realized that washing hands was revolutionary. That it would indeed facilitate good life, healthy life, in a huge change in the freedom from infections. Why do I say that? Because the stupid conversation on MSM about things never being, yeah, things will be normal, but things might change. We might be better at keeping our germs off of other people. We might be better, and many people need to be, at washing our hands. I've always done it obsessively. Keeping clean ourselves. I mean, that will all be a complete revolutionary change. Great. But it's certainly not because of some, it shouldn't have been, unfortunately, because of some man-made virus. Real, sure, all viruses, flu, disease, epidemics, many, many, many real have come and they've changed things. But when it comes to freedom, you and I are going to remain free. This nation is going to remain free, and unless something goes kinetically sideways, and I'll probably die in that, and we get pushed into conflict that is physical. I think I hear rain coming. It ain't gonna happen. Let me see what I can see over here. If the rain just turns on, I don't have a rainproof phone. It's a tongue twister. Look at this. Enough of babbling. But listen, have hope out there. Look at this thing. And I stopped. I stuck because I was just walking along. I stuck my stick in here and moved this. When I did, I said, "You get an educated eye, you know." And so I said, "Wait a second. This, if you can follow me, and you got to learn to read rocks to have more fun. This right here, even though it's wet, is all a working palette. It's not natural. It's been worked off. Look at how flat that is right there. so I was going to roll it out and it just kept going. That's exciting to me because it's a perfect size, it's rose quartz, and that's your palette. It's all worked right off. I don't know how close I can get to this so you could actually see it. Anybody see it yet? Change my lighting here. Smell like rain. It's gonna come. Oh my word. Maybe I'll get through this. Listen, the giveaway is happening. A lot of people have got in. Go tell your friends, your loved ones, if they want some great artifacts, to check that video out and get in. Yes, it will decrease the odds of you getting it, but in actuality, I think in spiritual truth, it will increase your opportunity to win. Fate's a strange thing. Look at those great pieces of pottery that I pulled up here. Got them cleaned off and they dried off. There's just a rustic beauty in the pottery. And then, well, there ain't nothing ancient about this. But all of us will just pick up those old marbles, won't we? Great quartzy found today. So I'm going to move forward and get going and get off to work. Now look at my hands. You see this work zone? Now that's a perfect ball of rock, but let me see here if I can show you this and get this cleaned up. Bear with me a second. One-handed stuff. I don't have any water or whatever to spray it down with. I think I buried the work zone, but maybe not. There is a work zone on this end. My naked eye is probably better. They took it right off of here, and the weight, you can feel it would have done the job. That's going to clean up nice. But the big work zone is off of this end. It's a huge, and you can tell right in your hand, huge work zone off this end. Can you see it now, the difference in texture? Smooth, quartzite, in pink, and it starts here where my thumb is. You can see the change in texture. See that? And then at this end too. Did you hear that wind? That means the rain's coming in. I have too many good areas to hunt, and I've stopped. You get to the place where you just stop being concerned about the rain. I don't care anymore. Let it come, let it not. Listen, I don't have the time to get out to everything. Look at this. Great stuff. Nothing wrong with all that. Hope everybody finds out there. And that right there, that's Indian Trace. Be well.